उधर से लाइट ऑन कीजिए।
हेलो हेलो हाँ
लाइट नहीं ऑन कर दूंगा।
हेलो 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 आवाज़ आ रही है बच्चों?
चलो गेट बंद कर दो।
लाइव स्ट्रीम हेलो हेलो हाय सुमित hello everyone. We'll wait for 2 minutes. We'll start the session. Today's session will be discussing about the chapter matrices from the Kcet point of view and Comedk point of view. Both will be seeing what are the important questions, what kind of questions keeps coming up. So everything in detail we'll have a discussion for the chapter matrices. And just like every day we said, we'll be taking some doubts from the students, whatever kind of difficulties you're facing from daily studying, the distractions, whatever it is. So let's start the session. Do inform all your friends, okay? Whoever wants to know more about this chapter, matrices, from Comedk and Kcet point of view. So we'll be explaining in detail with the questions. Nothing like, yeah, this topic is important, that is important. We'll give the actual data. We'll show you all the questions, what kind of questions are coming up, where to find the chapter wise questions, how to do it, each and everything in detail. Till then, any doubts, any difficulty? Hi Kush. So now today's session is basically based on the chapter matrices. In detail, we'll be doing the analysis for CET and Comedk both. We won't be leaving anything, okay? We'll be talking, we'll be seeing the kind of questions which are coming in CET, whether it's very, very difficult, easy, how fast you can do, how slow you can do, each and everything we'll be discussing. Okay. So join fast. We'll start the session. Is it too late for you all students? Or is it okay the session timing? So how is it going, Kush? All going good? And today, from maths point of view, today we'll be just discussing for the maths part. Every day we'll do one thing. One day maths, one day physics. So today we'll be talking about how to make a simple, easy plan and how to solve the questions and how to make the chapter very easy for the revision part. We'll be doing all that. We'll have the Kcet analysis. We'll discuss important topics, the Comedk analysis. Along with that, what are the things, which way to go, the chapters, the important questions, everything in detail we'll be discussing today. So just we'll wait for 3 to 4 more minutes and we'll start the session. Do inform all your friends who wants to know each and everything about the chapter, matrices, and so that they can finish the chapter, complete each and everything to join the session. Okay. And they can ask doubts, whatever they want to. So today's session, we have to do a lot of things and all is very informative things. Okay. Hi Lohit. How are you doing? I think so, bit slight lag is there. Okay. All going good, guys? So by 9:50 we'll start the session. Do inform all your friends, whoever wants to join, they can join. Today we'll be discussing on the chapter matrices. Okay. So you all are, what do you say? You all have removed the distractions or still getting distracted by phone here and there, something else. For 1 month, okay, all of you should remove the distractions part. Be very careful in that. 5 minutes also, if you'll sit for watching a reel, it will end up in 1 hour or minimum 2 hours, sometimes 3. So try to forget about that. Okay. First time on the channel. Hi Vintage. So today Vintage will be discussing on the first, analysis for maths for Kcet and Comedk both. Then we'll be talking about the matrices and determinants chapter. What kind of question comes? Is it easy, difficult, which way to solve the analysis? And then we'll see how to and what things are very important in the chapter matrices. So this is the topic we'll be discussing about. Any of your friends, anybody who wants to know about all this stuff, they can join. Okay. And even after the live sessions, the class will be recorded. So you can come, revise it. And for those who are taking a target of scoring less than 1000, let me tell you something. A lot of students are there who haven't started till now, or just they have the basic idea of class 12th or 2nd PU. Still, if you want to score a rank less than 1000, you are still not late. You are still not late. Okay. Kcet is for Karnataka, yes. For the people having a domicile somewhere around 7 to 8 years, they are able to write Kcet. For those outside, they'll be writing Comedk, almost similar. We'll be talking what are the differences, but almost similar. So Very important to all of you, even if you haven't prepared anything, okay, still you have the chance, still you have the time to score less than 1000, but only one but, very big but is there, and that is that you have to be very serious. From now onwards, you have to be very serious. Be very serious means don't go into the hospital and just lie down. Okay. Serious means in the studies part. You have to make sure, hi Lobo, you have to make sure that you don't waste time here and there. Okay. Your time, each and every second is counted. Yeah, I know CBSE boards are going on. I think so. Tomorrow exam is there. Vintage, which board you are from? So CBSE exams are going tomorrow. English exam is there, but since we don't have time, so I'm sorry, really sorry for that, for conducting a session today. But we don't have time for Kcet and Comedk. So for those who are preparing, what do you say? Prepare the English, give the exam. Very best of luck. After the exam, do watch it. Okay, Techno, which state? Okay. Hi Akhilesh. Okay, for those CBSE students, tomorrow English exam, best of luck for the exam. And for PU, I don't remember which date computer and other subjects are there. So do prepare, and whatever time we have, don't waste. Okay. So yeah, you have 2 exams, I think so. I think so. One is what do you say, computers, and one more is left. Which exam is left for you, Lobo? 14th you have CS, and from now for KCT, how to prepare? Yeah, Techno, I'll be talking about that. First and foremost, I'm again repeating it, 18th Hindi, okay. Even if you haven't read anything till now, you just know the basics of 11th and 12th, or just 12th. Still, if you concentrate 30 days properly, okay, you will be able to get a very good rank, 5,000 below, 1,000 below also, depending on how you are preparing. So this 1 month is very important. Even though if you are having an exam just like CBSE students, you still have time. Start preparing for CBSE also, that is also plus point. And in between, whenever you are getting time, watch the videos which I am giving you. Start preparing, that is more than enough. Okay. And the revisions. Most important is, student, whatever you have prepared, after preparing, how many times you have revised. Because in these kinds of exam, like KCT and Comedk, after the students have written the exam, what they say? They say one line. Sir, paper was easy. Remember this line, okay? And 90% of you all people will also say the same exact line. Paper was easy, but we didn't have time. Okay. So what they say? Paper is easy, sir, but we didn't have time. Why? Because see, if your revision, the main reason for this is revision not proper. The main reason is what? Revision not proper. If I haven't revised a chapter very properly, what happens? If I start solving from that chapter, it becomes very difficult to recollect very fast. So I become slow. The moment I become slow, my timeline is what? Per question, 45 seconds to max 60 seconds. The moment I'm taking 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I won't have time to solve all of it. So maximum I'll be able to solve what? 30 to 35. My rank will go down even if I know the whole paper. Clear? So your revision should be very good. The moment you're revising very properly, you'll be able to do faster. But a lot of students, they start mugging up the answers. KCT don't mug up the answers, okay? Very rare, like out of every year, 1 or 2 questions will come, okay, where like exact it will be same with options also, 1 or 2 max. So don't mug up the answers, don't mug up the answers, okay? Very good, Techno, read from textbook clearly. Whatever the concept videos I'll be giving you and whatever is there in the YouTube part, go through that. It is more than enough conceptually. None of the questions, okay, came extra from that. We have prepared from that the formula book, okay. So that is more than enough for you to understand the concepts and crack the exam. Later, the second step is practice, okay. So everybody ready? We'll just wait for 4 more minutes and then we'll start the analysis for CET exam. Very, very important for you all, okay. For the maths part, which chapter, which topic, how much weightage and everything we'll be talking about in details, okay. So very important, do inform all your friends for the analysis, okay. And those who are new to the channel, thanks, do subscribe for the channel. And if you like the content, do tell me. And anywhere difficulty, anywhere any problem, any issue, do without any hesitation, do tell it, okay. I'll try to make it better. So we'll start, students. Just 3 more minutes, okay. Till then, let me tell you one very simple and good story, okay. So you all want to hear a good story? Yes, no, put it in the chat section. A very motivational and good story. How many yes? Formula book we are trying to prepare, Lobo. If possible, we'll be handing it out. Don't worry. Formula book for the Kcet and Comedk we're trying to prepare. If possible, we'll try to handle it or we'll try to give it out. Okay. Listen to the story. Very good story. Very informative. Okay. So it's not almost, it's a real story. So what happened is, we were there in Kota, and while we were there in Kota, one of our friend, he was there in Kota for the past 2 years. He didn't study anything. So almost 1.5 years he fully wasted. Now what happened is, last 3.5 months remained. Suddenly he got up and he started thinking that after 3.5 months, I have to go to my hometown. How will I face my family people, the village people? He came from a village. How will I face my family people, the village people and everybody? What will they say? They have invested so much money in me. Okay, they have sent me from a very simple town to such a big city to study for IIT exam. Okay, he was there in Samclasses. So he said what to do, what not to do. And what happened is, for the whole 1 year, he was into, a lot of drinking, other here and there, basic playing cards, playing video games. That time, in our time, Counter-Strike was there, okay. Going in the cafe, and then in Kota if you go, so a lot of place, like every 10 houses you will have a cafe and a mess, okay, that is very common. So he used to go just sit for hours in the cafe, watch watch a movie or play a CSGO match, okay. So he wasted a lot of time. He just had almost 3.5 months left. Suddenly he realized, I have to do something because I have to go home. How will I face my people? Then what he thought, that whatever happens today onwards, I'll start studying. So wherever he was leaving, he left that place, came to a very studious friend home. Okay, he went to his friend's home where he was very studious. He told him, like, friend, I'll be staying with you for like last 3 months. Okay, do help me like little bit in whatever the content you have. Okay, the notes and everything. I won't disturb you. I'll stay. I'll do properly all my work and I'll go after that. He said, okay. They were good friends. So he said, okay. But no here and there, he said, okay. So he started studying. 3 months we were worried, like we were not able to find him. He left Samclasses. He didn't attend the classes. So we became very worried. We started finding him. So we saw like one of the friends, he said, no, he's here only. He's studying with me. Then he started studying like anything. Every day he used to understand the chapter. And see what happens is, whenever you have seen like 1 day or 2 days before exam, what happens? We become very active. Each and every second we are able to understand the chapter like in a very new way. Like, oh, this line was very easy. Whole year I was not able to understand this line. And 1 day before exam is like, oh, this is so simple. Why didn't I understand earlier? Because you are in a pressure. And you are like, you have forced your brain to like, see, only 2 days is there before exam, work hard, I have to get this paper done. So brain works like that. Otherwise, brain is damn lazy, okay. So he told his brain, 3 months is there, I have to crack IIT anyhow. He started working, started making notes. Per chapter, each chapter he started working. Wherever he was having doubt, he took help of his friend. Done. Within 3 months, he scored somewhere a rank around 350 in IIT. Okay. Later he studied for IIT Kharagpur event. So if you see, if you all recollect, before exam time we become too, pro in understanding, in solving. Because why? Pressure is there. One chapter you have to finish, 2 hours only left, done. Normally if you start doing, sir, one chapter, 2 hours, not possible. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, you waste it up. But before exam, brain is fully charged. So if you make yourself like that, 3 months, if it is enough to, crack an IIT JEE advanced paper, then 1 month is more than enough for you all to crack Kcet or Comedk with a very good rank. So 1 month is more than enough for you to crack it in a very good form. Now depends on how focused you are studying. That will define your rank. Okay. If you are focused for the 30 days, you can crack below 1000, below 500. If you are less focused, you will crack below 3000, below 4000, below 5000. Okay. What is my majors? I'll tell you all about myself, but it's right now not the time about myself. I'll come into that later. Right now it's the time about you all. So let's see the time we are waiting for. The first analysis for the CET paper. Okay. For those who are in CET, how many students are there for CET here? Who all are writing CET? Put it in the chat section first. CET I'm explaining, then I'll go for Comedk. Come on, anybody? Who all are writing CET exam? How many? Lobo is writing. What about others? I subconsciously waste time. I'm aware of what is important, but I subconsciously... See, you have to make yourself more aware, vintage. Awareing is one thing, okay, and working on that every second. See, make yourself, small chart that in this 1 hour, I have to get this thing done. The moment you are not done, what you will say? Oh, then it is a waste of time. I gave myself 1 hour and this should be finished. If not, means somewhere or the other, I am not doing honestly. So tell yourself, give yourself a task, take a chapter. By seeing the chapter, you can say, yeah, this chapter will take only 2 hours max. So mark that chapter. This chapter should be done in not more than 2 hours. So the moment you are making it more than 2 hours, it means somewhere or the other, you're wasting time. So you should not do that. Okay, for the Kcet part, let's see the Kcet analysis. Very important, okay. So what are the chapters which is very important? First, we'll start with our basic chapters, very easy chapters. Yesterday also I told Arjun, difference of level of questions in CET and Comedk. I'll again repeat. Watch the yesterday's video, okay, live sessions, you'll get it. Anyway, I'll be showing with the questions also, so don't worry, okay. So first, our important chapter which we wanted to discuss, what is that? The matrices and determinant chapter, correct. First, analyze this chapter. See, we have taken the analysis from 2014 to 2021. And the PYQ also we have taken for 2014 to 2021. If you are able to solve all these PYQ questions, none of the question will be difficult for you. Okay, it's an open challenge. If you are able to understand the concepts of all the questions from 2014 to 2021, 2022, you will see the similar thing, similar concept again repeating. Hello, Raja. So what we have here is 2014 we got 6 questions. Okay, in math and det we got 6 questions. 15, 5, 16, 7, 17 again 7, 18 again 7, 19 a bit less 5, 20 a bit less 5, 21 again 5. So can we say, students, minimum 5 to 7 if I am preparing this chapter very properly? So in the CT point of view, I can minimum score 5. Minimum 5 questions will come and the questions are easy, damn chill. So 5 to 7 easily I can score it, yes or no? So mark this chapter important. Take out a pen and paper, okay, so that you can sit along with that, write it. This chapter, matrices and determinant, very easy, and it will help you to score 5 to 7 marks. Clear, everyone? Any doubt? Very simple. Now after that, this chapter, the questions are very easy, very easy. Very few, like 1 or 2 is like, a bit difficult, average, otherwise easy. I'll show you how to do all that also, don't worry. Okay. Coming to the next important topics. Okay. Now coming to this big topic, very, very important. Let's talk about this big topic, the topic of calculus. Okay. What would we have here? Limits, derivatives, continuity and differentiability. These three. If you see 7, 7, 7, 8, 7, 7, 7, 8. So minimum 7 question, maximum 8 question. So what we saw, math ended 2 chapters, limit, derivative and continuity and differentiability. 3 chapters, how much? 7 to 8 marks. 7 to 8 marks. So if somebody does these two, minimum how many marks got till now? 12. Yes or no? Minimum 12, maximum 15. Yes or no, students? If I just do these two topics, minimum 12, maximum 15. Clear, everybody? One second, I'll have some water. Now let's see the next. Are you all able to follow? Any difficulty, any doubt? Put it in the chat section. Now, next chapter which you can take is this part, AOD, application of derivatives, 4, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 5. So minimum you can go for 3, maximum you can go for 6. So again, this chapter alone, 3 to 6. So minimum 3 and here maximum 6. So again, very simple. If I'm doing this chapter, so till now I've scored around 15 marks minimum and maximum 21 marks. Clear, everyone? Now let's see if I'm going for engineering, kids, correct? So if I'm going for engineering, I have to be good in calculus. That's a simple thing, correct? We can't leave calculus. And calculus also is not very difficult except integration, some parts. Nothing is there in that. I'll show you there also, don't worry. Integrals, if you see 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6. So almost you can say here on an average last 4 years or 5 years it's 6. So you can take 6. So 21 here plus 6 max 27 here. So just by doing these chapters, I got almost, if my luck is good, 27 marks. If my luck is okayish, 21 marks minimum. If again I want to go the chapter vector and 3D, again very simple. A lot of simple concepts questions coming up and that too repeats. Okay. So if I go with vector 3D, if I'll see how much marks combined, 7, 6, 8, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8. So almost I can say combining these two, I can get 4 and 4. So minimum 8. So 29 here, 35 here. So you can see just by doing the 12 topics, these topics, I'm able to score 29 here, maximum 35 I can go. Okay. Now, next, probability, very, very, very important. Again, probability, very important. Earlier, see, starting initial days, it was not that important. But later, from 2018, 6 questions, 5 questions, 5 questions, 21, 6 questions. So you can expect more of this trend to continue. So you will get like around minimum 6 questions or 5 to 6 questions. So here add 5, 34 here, plus 6, 41 here. So if I'm doing these topics, 41 marks, I got it till now. If my luck is good, 41. If okayish, 34. Okay. Coming to the next, LPPC, not coming, not coming, not coming, not coming. So if you want, you can skip. Okay, this chapter if you want, as of now, you can skip. Now coming to differential AOI. Differential and AOI, if you see, differential on an average 2 to 3. On an average 2 to 3. Okay, if you see differential 2 to 3. So minimum 36, maximum 44. AOI always 1 to 2. Last 5 years almost 2. And very simple questions. Questions from AOI is always a repeated. Okay, they'll give you a parabola or a line, find the area. Circle, line, find the area. Almost similar questions keep repeating in the parabola, this one. Application of integrals. Okay, so very simple. If we solve that chapter, you'll be like solving in seconds. So don't worry. Okay, very simple. So this done, this done. So almost all 12 topics done. So if I see, I can skip as of now statistics, reasoning part, not coming. Now coming to the other topics of 11th, which is important. So just by doing 12 topics on an average, I can score 44 to 45 marks or minimum 36 to 38 marks. Clear everybody? Okay. So if I'm there in 44, what other chapters plays a very vital role? Now see, one chapter which is relation and function, very, very, very important. Not difficult question comes. So sets, relation and function, I can make it one go and I can finish. Minimum, I can get 5 to 6 questions. Minimum 5 to 6 questions. So if I put it here, add it here, 36 plus 5, I'll go for 41. If I add here 5 to 6 questions, I'll go around 50. So these two also I can take care, because sets, nothing is there. Just definitions and 1-2 important questions are there in sets, nothing. Relation and function, some good questions are there. Graph part is there, but that is important. It will help you to, make your calculus part strong. So that is very much needed. Again, Trigo, if you see last 3 years, Trigo and ITF, how many questions? Minimum 4. So you can go for this. Okay. This is the order you should maintain, because math and det is easy. Scoring, first go with that. Limit and derivatives and continuity next. After that, the other chapters which I told you, you can go by that order also. Very good. So around 50, 55, I'll be able to score now. Other chapters, even if I'm doing less, no issues. But I'll show you how to do other chapters also. These are all like 1, not coming. Sometimes coming 2, again not coming, coming. Okay. BT didn't come. It can come. Again 1 marker, 2 marker max. Sequence and series, always 1 mark. That's it. Very simple question comes, but always 1 mark. Sir, I'm getting difficult in Trigo. See, Trigo first, you need to know the formulas. Okay. And sometimes 1 or 2 questions are there in Trigo which is difficult, because 11th we didn't practice that much. So mostly you'll get 2 questions from inverse and 2 questions from Trigo. Mostly, or 3:1. Or very rare case, you'll get 1:3. So very rare case we get this. Mostly this or this. So in that case, one of the Trigo will be easy, one will be difficult. So don't worry. For one question, don't make the whole maths difficult, okay? First get the other chapters which are okay for you. Get it done. Once that is done, go for the others. You'll find Trigo also that time easy, because you'll have more time to solve that problem, okay? Next, and anyway, I'll be explaining you what kind of concepts is very, very, very important, okay? Now, next, straight lines 1 to 2, and conics very less. So we don't have to worry about so much of 11th, okay? Now one more thing from you all. Yeah, I'll come for physics, that is tomorrow. Don't worry, Basha, okay? Now first today for maths part. Now for all of you students, if you're liking the way the concepts and everything, the topics are explained, do put up in your status and all, so that all of your friends, they're able to know and they're able to prepare. So if I see this whole thing, okay, I can prepare this whole thing in what? How much time? If I do the concept video, if I do the, one second, if I do the concept video, it will take around hardly 1 to 2 hours. If you see all my concept videos of one chapter, maximum it will take 1 to 2 hours. Okay. And if you see the PYQ solving, PYQ, it will take maximum 2 hours. So on an average 3 to 4 hours per day, if you do one chapter, will be done. I'll come to all that. Okay. So per day, if you do 3 to 4 hours, 3 hours done. One chapter. And some chapter will be like, if you see linear inequality, it will just take 30 minutes. Nothing more than that. Okay, very simple. Even if you're doing for the first time also, doesn't matter. Clear? So very simple. So 3 hours if you're giving, I have told you how many? 22 almost. So around 28 chapters means 30 you keep it. So 30 if you have, 90 hours will be more than enough. So if you see 30 days I have, how many hours I have, students? 24 into 3, how many? Correct. 720 hours I have. Maximum what I'm asking is 90 to 100 hours in maths. Same thing I'll ask you for 100 hours in physics and 100 hours in chemistry. So out of 720 hours which you have in the whole 30 days, if you give me 300 hours, your whole syllabus and everything will be done. It will come up, don't worry. In the live sessions only we'll be putting up, don't worry Akhilesh. So all sessions in the app also will be taken live. So don't worry, from tomorrow onwards it will start. So by 300 hours it will be done. Rest 100 to 150 you keep it for revision. And rest still you will have time left for other things. Clear? So very simple, not very difficult, and still you will be able to do very good rank in CD. No issues, okay? If you see 100 hours, if you dedicate properly for maths, 100 for physics and 100 for chemistry, and 150 hours for revision, done. Rest all, you still have 720, 720 minus 450, you still have so much of time left. Sleeping, other things, done. Even if for 1 month, if you sleep a bit less, 5 hours, that is more than enough. So, done. So every student, very important. Okay. So maths analysis for CET is done. Now let's talk a bit about Comedk also. Okay. Which way it is different. Okay. You'll get to know. So you can take a screenshot of this page. What are the scoring topics? What are the moderate topics? You can start with the scoring topics around 45 to 50 marks, around 45. Yeah, 40 to 45 marks will be scoring here. Max 15 marks you'll be scoring here, and very simple. Okay. So clear everyone? Now let's come back to Comedk once, and let me explain you the Comedk difference. If a lot of students are writing both exams also. So let's see the Comedk part. Okay. Now if you see Comedk, first coming to our favorite chapter, Matrices and Determinant. So this 2017 paper, we didn't get much original paper, so I don't take this analysis. What original paper we have is from 2019 to 2021. Okay. This paper, these two paper were like, some Chetan Golcha or something like that, but these two, I think so, not that accurate. Even in other books also, MTG books, Aryan books, all are false. Whatever the questions they have given for Comedk, full Raddi questions are there. Okay. So for the questions part, don't follow them. Okay. Clear? Now, mat and det, see here, almost around how much? Entire difference is there. 1 time 5, again 2, again 3. So a lot fluctuations is there. In CET, it was stable. In Comedk, a lot of fluctuations are there. Very difficult to predict. Okay. Minimum 2, maximum it can go 5. Okay. Next. But one chapter, limits, derivatives, continuity and differentiability. You can say minimum 5 to 8. So this chapter is still very important. Okay, this chapter anywhere if you go, whatever exam, the calculus backbone is this chapter. So very important. Now, Comedk's 11 topics, few of the 11 topics in Comedk is important. Okay. Now what are those? We'll come to that. Let's see 3D and probability. Very, very important vector 3D probability. For student of Comedk, vector 3D probability very important. See 565, 245, 314, 228, 176. So very, very, very important these three chapters. Okay. Very simple. Vector 3D and probability. Very, very, very important. See the, what do you say? This one is same for both of them, Comedk and Kcet, the syllabus pattern. Deleted chapters are not there, but I'm just showing the analysis what came. Okay. Next, sometimes it can go here and there also 1 or 2 questions. So we can't, what do you say in that. Not much will be coming from the deleted part, but 1 or 2 can be here and there. On the, what do you say, this they can make it, what do you say, grace also. They can keep it non-grace also. We can't do anything on that. Okay. So very important. So you should know it. Again, the next important topic, if you see, trigo inverse relation function. Very important. See 3, 5, 3, 1, 4, 4, 2, 9, 3, 2. See a lot of variations are there. 11 marks here, 5 marks here, 8 marks here, 4 marks here, 8 marks here. So variations in Comedk is huge. So you can't just say that these only chapters, if I do, we will get it. You have to do all of it almost. Okay. Questions are not very difficult, but you have to do. It varies a lot. Okay. Now if you see permutation and combination plays a good role. 4, 3, 3. So among 11 topics, this is good. Very simple also. And good. BT, if you want for the timing, you can skip. It comes, sometimes it doesn't also. Sequence and series almost 1 mark or 3 mark. Straight lines, again 1, 2, 3, all. Conics important. Last 3 years I have seen 4, 3, 5. Okay, so important last 3 years it is getting a good weightage. Okay. Complex minimum 2 questions, maximum 4, on an average 3. Okay. Stats, none part. And then AOD, again AOD is important, 3 to 5 minimum. Integrals, very, very, very important. Now for those in Comedk, integrals very, very, very important, because if you see 9, 5, 3, 6, very important this part. AOI, 1 question or 3 max. Differential 2, 4, 3. So on an average 2, maximum 4. So what we can see and understand from the Comedk part is, the variation is huge. Okay. So we can't say that this question will be like this chapter is only important or this chapter is not important. Okay. So don't go like that. Do all the chapters except few where you can skip it. Apart from that, rest all is important. Clear everyone? Yes, syllabus is also deleted for Comedk. They have put up the circular. No, whatever is there for Kcet, same thing is there for Comedk. Now coming to the next part, the most important part, the plan of action. Correct. How do we do it? The chapters. Which way? So first, the concept video or the formula list. First you have to do the concept video plus the formula list. Clear? After that, you can go with NCERT, non-NCERT, some solved examples to get the theory clear, so that you know how to apply those concepts. And then PYQ is done. Once you have done the PYQs, revise those PYQs, write the test. Nothing more than that. Clear everybody what you have to do? Once again I'm repeating, first concept for concept video, you watch it, what is there in that chapter. Then make a formula list. What important formulas are important. Third, some solved example you solve it, so that you can understand, okay, this is the way I'm applying it. Because unless you apply, you won't be able to understand it. Okay. Next, to check how well you have understood, go and do the PYQ, revision of PYQ, and then the mock test. Clear everyone? Yes, no, everybody will be going for the chapter questions and will be seeing and having a slight discussions. Tomorrow English exam is there for a lot of students, okay? So you all want to see what kind of questions coming up in CT and Comedk, or you want to keep the session till here? Or you want to go with the solved examples where we can find? You can start with NCERT and exemplar solved examples. That will be more than enough. NCERT and exemplar solved examples. Exemplar, if the question is looking very difficult, skip it. Very difficult, very big, skip it. Clear? Now, so everybody, any doubt till here? Any other doubts? Anything else you want to ask? Now see, two things are planned. One is the question answers part. Okay, Basha will put it up, don't worry. Okay, the questions what are coming in Comedk, we will show you that. Okay. Tomorrow we'll be doing physics analysis, Akhilesh. Okay, don't worry. And then we have the chapter, what are the important questions, which way to do it, few questions and concepts in there. The concept video, what kind of question keeps coming up. Okay, we'll have a discussion. But tomorrow English exam is there for class 12 students. Okay, so if you want for the CBSE students, we can keep it till here, or we'll just do a analysis first. Okay, so let's see the kind of question that keeps coming up in Comedk and how do we solve it. Very simple, I'll just go through simple analysis. Okay, do tell me you want to keep the session till here because exam is there tomorrow, so I don't want to extend. And if you want, I'll show all the questions from the last 2021. What is coming in math and det, how difficult, how easy it is. Well, just go with few questions so that you can understand. Let's see these three questions. Okay. 3 questions of 2021. From tomorrow you'll study. Okay. So today everybody, what do you say? Next day or from next day onwards, bring up a notebook, pen, and one request from you all: do subscribe, do inform all your friends, whoever wants to study. Okay. Session will be there from tomorrow onwards also. Every day 9:30 sharp. We'll try to start. Do tell them to, what do you say, all of them to join at the same time so that we can start without delay. For those who are serious only. And do put up in your status and everywhere so that students, they get to know that, yeah, this channel, they'll be able to come and solve all the questions and get the analysis and the concept video, the formula list and everything. Okay. So for today, yeah, that will be for we have a webinar tomorrow around, because a lot of students won't be able to attend the webinar, they have exam. So again, we'll have one more webinar also. Tomorrow one webinar is there around 11. Okay. And classes for the students who are enrolled for the crash course, it will be there in the evening. Tomorrow the classes starts, live class in the app. It will be there in the evening. Okay. For those who wants to know about the crash course for Kcet and Comedk, you can ping me and you can ask me in the WhatsApp. Okay. Number is given. Okay. You can ask, you can ping it in this WhatsApp number about the crash course. Okay. In that crash course, what we are providing, basically I'll just tell you. Okay. So 2 minutes I'll take. For those students who are interested, they can go with it. And for those who want to prepare themselves, they can go do that also. Okay, I'll be guiding you all, so don't worry. What we have planned is per day, 2 hours around of each class, maths, physics, and chemistry. I won't be teaching chemistry. So around 1.5 hours also you can say. Depending on we want to finish per day 1 chapter minimum. Okay. So if you see like that, 30 days, minimum 4.5 hour per day. So around 130 to 140 plus hours in that 1 month, and complete each and everything. Concept video, formula list, after that the PYQs. Once we have finished, and then revisions, and once everything is finished, 3 mock tests on 13th, 14th, 15th. You all, those who are not going for crash course also, do register for the mock test. Try to write it down, see how you're standing, okay, and then we'll get it done. So for today, we'll keep it till here, okay, and thank you all for joining in the session. See you in the tomorrow's class. Till then, work hard, be dedicated, and be honest, okay. Any other doubt, I'll be there for 1 minute. Do ask. Any other doubt, I'll be there for around 1 minute. Do ask any doubts, any difficulties, you can ask, or you can directly ping in the WhatsApp, okay. Don't hesitate to ask. Even if you haven't finished any single thing, want to score good, you are serious, we are damn serious then. We'll work hard, we'll improve whichever way it is needed, give you a call, explain you where you're lagging, whatever it is, we'll make it and get it done. So don't worry, work hard, and see you tomorrow. Till then, okay. How to study from Dinesh book. See, Dinesh book is good, but it is not exactly made for CET, and a lot of extra content is given. Okay. So concept you can go through from the Dinesh. After that, go with the PYQ. Okay. Done. And don't go anything beyond PYQ, because very rare questions are asked beyond PYQ. Okay. So concepts of the PYQs are very, very, very important. Don't solve other books first. First solve the PYQ, NCERT exemplar. These 3 once it is done, then go with any other book. Okay. Anybody, any else doubt? We'll close the session. Tomorrow teaching starts for the app part around, I'll inform in the app. You'll get a notification in the app, don't worry. Okay. So bye everyone. Till then, take care. Bye Vasha. So nobody has any doubts, any doubt, anything you want to ask. And one thing, best of luck for tomorrow's exam, okay? So best of luck for tomorrow's exam, whoever has it.